everyone, welcome back. As always, I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 39,000 subscribers, and I would love you guys to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe right now and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, so you can follow me on all of those. And once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video. Today, we are officially on episode 12 of Paranormal America, traveling the United States of America, heading west to east, and looking at all the crazy stuff that's happened along the way, which currently brings us to Texas. Good old Texas. Now, this story is one of my favorites. I've known this story for a very long time. I'm really excited to talk about it to you guys. I just love it. There's something creepy about it, something awesome, how much of a big deal it was back in the day, and it's more of an urban legend, and I can't wait to tell you guys, even though I'm pretty sure you guys have already heard this, but hey-ho, what do you know? But before I get started, guys, we have to jump right over to, say it with me now, Paranormal America. Welcome to Paranormal America, and today we are talking about the haunted railroad tracks of San Antonio, Texas. The legend goes that there are these haunted railroad tracks that go across a crossing in San Antonio, Texas. Now, apparently what happened was there was a school bus driving down this road that crosses the railroad tracks back in the day. The school bus was packed with kids, and for some reason the bus driver didn't stop for the signals and just kept going. But coming down the tracks was an oncoming fast train. Sadly, the train hit the school bus, killing every one of the children on board the bus. Now, later on in the future, people had started to park their cars on the road just probably about 20 feet away from the actual crossing. They would get out the car, go to the back of the car, and put baby powder all over the car. They would get back in their car, put the car in neutral, and just sit there. And after a couple of seconds, the car would gradually start to move. That's right, the car was being pushed by ghosts, closer and closer and closer and closer to the train tracks, until eventually the car went completely over the train tracks to the other side. Now, people believe that this happens because they believe that the ghostly children are pushing the person's car over the other side of the track to stop them from getting killed the same way they were killed. So the kids aren't actually trying to push the car onto the track so they get killed too, but they're trying to save the people in the car. Now, when the people reach the other side of the track, they get out the car, they go to the back where all the baby powder was, and they will see tons of little kids' handprints all over the back of the car, as if kids were just pushing the car across the tracks. Now, this went viral back in the day. Like, I remember when everyone was uploading these videos to YouTube. Everybody was going out there to San Antonio just to try this. People were parking their cars. Apparently, this is all uphill too. So the cars were going uphill to the train tracks over the other side, and then they would stop. Kids would push the car over the train tracks and stop at the other side to get them out the way of the train tracks. Now, this eventually did end up on Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures, one of those shows, and they deemed it to be fake. The whole thing is fake. Now, this really blows because a lot of people really love this urban legend. So I think urban legends, I like the idea of them happening and stuff like that. I like the idea of these urban legends not being known whether they're real or not. But then when people come along and completely prove it's fake, it is kind of it's kind of a heartbreaker, you know. It makes you think, like, why take away the excitement like that? So yeah, I'm sorry to tell you guys, I was just so sorry to hear it too. But yeah, this is fake, in case you guys didn't know. The true story was they did use special technology to actually measure the level of the ground, whether it is actually downhill or uphill, and apparently the road it's kind of an optical illusion. It actually looks like it's going uphill, but in fact you're going downhill. So when people put their cars in neutral, the cars do in fact roll down the hill. They proved it. They even tried it with like a bottle of water. They put the bottle down. It started to roll towards the tracks. Now this really does suck, but it's a super cool urban legend. If your friends don't know about it, then you can take them out there, or your parents, if you're young, ask your parents to take you out there and say, pull the car over, just stop about 20 feet away from the tracks, put the car into neutral, and the car will get pushed by these ghostly children. Now, it's a very cool story. I really do enjoy it. I think it's an awesome thing. You know, it gets people out there. It's bringing attention to these tracks. The sad part of this, though, is part of it is actually true. The school bus incident actually took place in Salt Lake City, Utah. It didn't happen on these tracks. Nothing ever happened on these tracks. People in this town of San Antonio, they actually had a newspaper that read people were killed on the train crossing, but it had this happen in Utah. So people obviously didn't read the bottom small print. They just read the big bold writing across the top of the page, and they thought it happened on the train tracks in San Antonio. So I guess that's pretty much where the urban legend came from. And the whole thing with the baby powder, that was pretty much proven wrong. You don't see any handprints on the car. But it really sucks, but it's a cool story. It's a cool, scary story. It's a classic. They even made a movie about this called Fingerprints. And it was a really good movie. I recommend you guys check that out if you haven't already seen it. Now, question of the day to you guys. If you guys could go out there to these train tracks just to experience that, but alone, would you go and do that? Let me know in the comment section. That's question of the day. Magic 8 Ball. Is there any ghosts at all around those train tracks in San Antonio? It is decidedly so. Okay, maybe the ghost story of the children isn't real, but apparently, according to my Magic 8 Ball, there is actually a ghost out there. So hopefully, if you guys go visit, you will meet that ghost and tell them I said hi, because I'm too afraid to go. And also, you guys know I've started this thing called Random Fact of the Day, where I like to poison your heads with powerful knowledge so that y'all don't have to go to school anymore. And today's Random Fact of the Day is, did you know the sound of E.T. walking was made by somebody actually slushing their hands in jelly? True story. That is all for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did, and let's see if we can go for 4 whole likes on this video if you enjoyed it. But as always, guys, remember the most important thing. Take this message away from these videos with you every single day. Chase your dreams.